Hey guys, it's Lauren, and I'm here with Elise from Lillybelle, and tell us a little bit about what you're going to do with us today.
Awesome. I'm going to show you guys how to make an easy lunch or dinner recipe for a collard green wrap. So we're going to be using these lovely leaves instead of tortillas.
Never seen these are awesome. Okay, so take us through what we're going to do today.
Okay, so first you want to find collard greens that are whole. You can find these at Whole Foods or most grocery stores in the produce section.
Should they come in a bunch or just one?
They'll come in a bunch,
okay.
And you want to find the biggest ones that you can so that you can have something as big as a tortilla.
Cool.
So you're going to take your raw collard green.
Want to show us what we're going to do?
Flip it over so that the stem is up. Now you're going to take a paring knife. I like to use a small paring knife just for ease of movement so you don't kind of hurt yourself. So you want to cut off the stem so that you have a nice sort of flat side. So it's kind of like a nice big oval, almost like a tortilla would be. You can discard the stem, and this is the only kind of tricky part, but you can do it, I promise. So basically you want to cut off this stem so that you make the collard green more pliable, like a tortilla. So you're going to start at the base.
This is why she's doing it, because I probably would cut off my finger.
And very gently, just cut away most of the stem. And don't worry if you make a hole in it, because we're going to double them up so that nothing will get out.
Are collard greens expensive?
They are not expensive. I think this whole bunch, which probably has almost 10 of them, was $2.99.
Oh wow.
Something like that.
That's awesome.
Alright, so you see you've taken the stem off here. Well, you can discard it. You don't need to throw these away though. You can use them in soups. You can saute them chopped up in omelets. Always good to not waste any vegetable parts that you can. Alright, now that you have your beautiful collard green, it's a little bit more pliable as you can see. You want to have a preheated pan. Now, because you have washed the collard green, you'll have some water on it already. Don't worry about drying it. This is going to help you steam it in the pan.
Oh, okay.
So we're just going to flip it on for a little bit, just a few, maybe like 30 seconds each side. So you can see right here even, it started to change. It cooks
got a little darker.
Steams.
Yeah.
Yep, gets a little darker. Actually, it gets even a little brighter, which is kind of fun.
It's awesome.
And they're okay and they're safe to eat raw, but it just makes it a lot more pliable and a lot softer when you've steamed them for a little bit.
Cool.
And depending on the size of your pan, if you have a lid to put on your pan, it definitely helps. Sort of trap the steam, and it'll probably cook a little bit faster. But this is working for us today.
Yeah, you could tell the little dark spots in there how they're cooking. Yeah. So it's been on there for about a minute or two? Yeah.
I would say about 30 seconds each side, depending on how hot your pan is, and if you want to cover it with a lid, it will definitely cook faster. This is looking pretty good for us. We don't need it to be totally cooked.
Taking it over here.
I'm going to flip it over here. Now,
yay! Now you get to make it?
Yeah, so now you could just use one of them, but I like, because it means it doesn't matter if I make a hole in it like this, I like doubling them up.
Okay.
It also gives you sort of more of a tortilla-like full wrap when you're wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is the part where you get creative.
Awesome.
You can put anything you want on here. So today we have cooked quinoa, we have chickpeas, some marinated grilled portabella mushrooms, roasted beets, feta, red onions, and avocado.
Yum! Good combination.
Yeah, I know.
I love
so
it.
Pretty. So the only word of caution that I'll give you with this is I really think that it's important to have some sort of grain or something that will soak up some juices.
That would be the quinoa in this case.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Because sometimes these get a little bit messy.
The double wrap, I'm sure, helps to hold everything in.
Definitely, yeah.
Cool.
So you can go to town.
Yeah! Okay, I'm excited. All right, so want to lead me through it?
Sure. So I would try to put everything in a line sort of this way as much as you can. So try not to get beyond these 2 points.
Okay, you want to shoot while I do it?
Sure.
So I'm going to start getting this guy?
Start with the quinoa, just a few.
Make like a line of it like that?
Yeah, just right along the stem.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's good for now.
Okay.
I get really ambitious, but when in doubt, don't
just
overstuff.
do a little less. It's like an overstuffed burrito's
that's
never
perfect too.
Good.
All right. Some mushrooms. Good. And you want to try to chop things. Keep going, you're doing good.
Okay.
You want to try to chop things into as small of a piece as you can, just because, think about it, big pointy pieces of things that are kind of sharp, like carrot sticks or something, are going to poke through the wrap.
Oh.
So try not to do that.
I didn't even think about that.
Can. Awesome.
Trying to think. So you were saying once you could also do like an egg burrito in the morning?
Exactly.
So tell me how that you would do that.
A really great breakfast burrito. I think you could do scrambled eggs, scrambled egg whites, any sort of like avocado.
It's funny because I used to use lettuce as a wrap, but this looks way better.
What you're gonna do? I'm gonna have you do the two ends first. So fold those over, this one, and then you're gonna roll it this way.
Like that?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, like that? Okay.
Fold over that way, and then one more time.
Oh.
Flip it over.
Woo.
Yay!
I made a burrito!
And now look how pretty that is.
So awesome.
So you have the seam right there, and then you
I
just
love it.
put it on a plate, seam down.
Easy to take to work with you.
Perfect. Yeah. You
Vegetables.
really, it gets a little juicy, so it's a little bit messy, but that's why I think having the quinoa or a grain like that is perfect to soak up the juices. And for me, because I'm a hungry girl, I definitely have 2 of them.
Cool, thank you. You want to try it?
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Shall we? Oh god, it's a little messy one. We overstuffed the first one.
Oh yeah, this one's better.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's really good.
You might want to eat this alone in private, but really good.
Thank you so much, Elise, for sharing your secrets with us. We're gonna enjoy our collard greens while we fade away.
Bye.